Back. I hope thumbs up if you can hear me. Outstanding. So, welcome. The Millville Chamber of Commerce, we're very prompt. So, I'm looking for Gary. We always want to start on time with Gary. There we go. 2 minutes late. Thanks everybody for coming out to the November Greater Millville Chamber of Commerce meeting. Got a packed house. This is great. So NJMP always shout them out, but they did a great job in organizing this event. So thanks NJMP. So first off, we always start with a Pledge of Allegiance. So if I can all get everyone to rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody. Pastor Robinson?
Yes.
Right next to me. Thank you.
Would you pray with me? Dear Lord, as we come before you today, we are thankful for this city of Millville that we love so much. We are thankful for this past election and our ability to choose our leaders in this city. And we ask for wisdom, guidance, mercy, and justice in all of the decisions that they make. And Lord, we also ask your blessing on the business community in this city, that we would always be moving forward, looking to see what is best for not just the business, but for all of our neighbors as well. Now we ask you to bless this food, the hands that have prepared it and served it, and our time together. It's in the name of your love we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, sir. Always this time, we always honor our corporate hosts, our strategic partners, diamond sponsors. That's ARC International Durand, Millville Savings Bank right here on my right, Ocean First Bank, Mintz Insurance, Allen Associates, Inspira Health Network, The Authority, City of Millville, South Jersey Gas, NJMP right here, Christie Funeral Home, and the Delaware River and Bay Authority. I already thanked NJMP, but again, they always do a great job of putting this on for us. We have some luncheon hosts that I'm just going to get up and ask to say a few words. So first off, we have Cosmo with Ocean First.
Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, you know me, but I'm Cosmo with Ocean First Bank. I'm a commercial lender. I have a couple of teammates here. I have Wes Greer, who handles our small business loans. I have Shannon Money, newly back with Ocean First, is our branch manager in Millville, and Melissa Richardson, who's our branch engagement. So she helps Wes with small business loans. I handle the commercial loans. We can do stuff up to $100 million. So whenever anyone's ready for money, come see us. Thank you.
Thanks, Cosmo. For the RP, we have Seal Smith, right in the back here.
They won't hear me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And first of all, I want to thank Jerry Cavello for letting me have the honor to sponsor the Cumberland County Authority with Jerry Vasquez. Jerry is one of the best reputations for redeveloping, and we know that in Salem City. He's doing a great job. I also would like to congratulate the newly elected commissioners. Let's give them all a hand. And DRBA is very excited to meet with them. The only update I'm going to give you is about the Delaware River and Bay Authority, our Delaware Memorial Bridge, ship collision protection system. So we all know what happened in Maryland with their bridge. Years ago, we started the program, the ship collision protection system. It cost $93 million. We were funded by feds for $23 million of that. So the upgrade will enhance the Delaware Memorial Bridge's original fender system to ensure future sustainability. This protects us against catastrophe vessels, collisions with the bridge. So that's my update today. I also like to introduce you to the director of our real estate, and Development, Michael Porch. He is the Director of New Jersey. So you'll all get to know him. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Neil. Richie Allen with Allen Associates, also a sponsor. Would you like to say a few words?
Hello, everyone. Great turnout. Great to see you. Just wanted to say hello and just tell you a little bit about ourselves. We're a third-generation organization that we work with employee benefits and financial services. We're very proud to be a part of the chamber, as well as a lot of groups in the Millville area. I'm a Millville resident. I want to introduce some of the people here. We have a few people that are still coming, but I have Dina, Lou, Corey, who's the third generation, Corey Allen, the third generation of our business, and Tony Trongone, and we have Susan and Courtney. They're coming. We wish you a happy holiday and safe holiday, and thank you for allowing us to be the host. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Two more here. Men's Insurance, Bob Corner. Was in there? Connor.
I don't need a At least you didn't say Connors. Everyone says Connors. So I want to thank everyone for attending. I want to thank everyone at this table, people that ran for, took the time, and spent their efforts in running the city commission. I want to say that it takes a community to help Millville. It can't be just 5 people that were elected. It's going to take everyone. And I want to point out Denise Arrigo, proud classmate of mine, class of, there needs to be more people like Denise in the world, in the community, in Millville, and I want to thank her for everything she's done over the last 20, 25 years.
And then last one, Patrick with Reynolds with Christie Funeral Home.
I'm going to pretty much reiterate what Bob Connor just said. Thanks for the great turnout. As a new person with the Chamber Board as well, this is great to see everybody here and to see the turnout in all the different industries. Nobody really wants to hear the funeral director talk for too long. So congratulations to the newly elected city commissioners. Congratulations, Denise.
Thanks, Patrick. We have a couple of awards hosts as well. Quinn Broadcasting, also broadcasting here as you can see, and Clarity Partners Coaching Network, represented by Jerry Cavell in front. I'm going to have Mr. Dixon come up and say, but just on behalf of myself and the Chamber, congratulations on your election and your re-election, Ms. Costa-Boone, and looking forward to what you all do with the city upcoming. So, Mr. Dixon, just a few words here.
Wow. What a great turnout. I'm sure you guys can feel the enthusiasm in the air. Thank you to the other commissioners who ran. We all ran a hard race, and we are excited, and we can feel the excitement that you guys have for the future of Millville. A new day has dawned on Millville. I prepared some remarks, because everybody that knows me knows I like to ramble for way too long. They gave me exactly 92 seconds to talk. So I'm going to not try to read, but just give you the impressions of what the new commission. We all know that Millville has a lot of potential. If it didn't, you wouldn't be sitting here. But in years past, that potential has been squandered. We all know that. We are all, as business owners, frustrated by the squandered potential that we see here in Millville. And it's not been for lack of talent, but I think there's been a lack of vision and cooperation, and we all know that. And I'm going to tell you right now, this new commission does not lack either one of those. We've been cooperating already, and we are very excited with the direction we are heading. We are cooperating, we are collaborating, and I really believe that there hasn't been a commission that has been this cooperative in a long, long time. So we're very excited. Some people have questioned whether or not we can work together. And let me be very clear. I'm very proud to service alongside Carol Costa-Boone, Marissa Ranello, Rick Cott, and Sherman Taylor. It's going to be a wonderful 4 years, and we're all very excited. And we want to build that momentum that we've got already and put some good things forward for the city of Millville. The stakes are too high. We do not have time for factions, rivalries, petty squabbles. You're not going to see that.
that you've seen in the past. It's going to be a different commission. I promise you that. We are very united. We are committed to serving the people of Millville with integrity, with accountability, and a shared vision. So very excited. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. There's some difficult decisions to make, so I don't want to, paint all rainbows and unicorns. It's going to be tough, but we think we bring a fresh vision, renewed energy, and a lot of enthusiasm. So we're very excited. On behalf of the entire commission, thank you very much for your support, and we will be calling on a lot of you guys to help us out in the next 4 years. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mr. Dixon. Yeah, I think enthusiasm and a vision for the future is what we're all looking for. So thanks for speaking to that. Now I'm going to bring up Mr. Cavella to say a few words here about upcoming events and what's going on with the chamber. Jerry.
Thank you, Rob. Wow, what a great turnout. I'm kind of thinking of that line from Jaws. We're going to need a bigger boat next time. What I'd like to do is first acknowledge our board members who are here. So if our board members would please stand and be recognized. And one of the things I would like to do is kind of give you some insight on what's happening behind the scenes with the chamber. We created, under President Connor and his team, an ad hoc committee to do a complete assessment of our organization. It's good to open your soul to the reality of who you are sometimes. And we have a passionate ad hoc committee that's working really hard to reinvent what I think is an excellent organization, but there's some gaps. And we are moving ahead quickly with introducing some really new and intriguing concepts. I'd like to ask those ad hoc committee members who are here to stand. Rob Connor, Mike DePalma, Patrick Reynolds, Ricky Edwards, Gary Galloway, and Debbie Malone. As executive editor, I'm going back to my newspaper days, executive director of the chamber, there's nothing more thrilling to get in a room with professionals who have vision, passion, and want to do amazing things. Talking about high-powered brainstorming at these sessions, it is really cool. I'm energized to be around those people. Hopefully you'll be energized when you continue to see all the new concepts that we are introducing. Last month we introduced our power networking AI concept. We've got some really good comments from people who said, wow, unique connections that you're making. We want you to understand that's just the starting point, not the end result. We are sending that out, those connections out. If you registered, you probably got that document along with who is attending today. But that's a starting point for us to think a little deeper about the possibility of strategic partners within this room. Let's go beyond the traditional and let's look at the opportunities that exist. And if you look at the connections that were made, that were submitted to the attendees that are here, they're pretty unique, right? And if we can continue to expand the way we perceive the chamber should operate and you should operate as business owners, and we are building better connections, more importantly, better relationships with the people around us, our businesses will always succeed. So, President Connor, thank you so much for leading that ad hoc committee. It's been a wonderful experience, and we're about, 1/10 of the way into it. So, upcoming events, there is a flyer on the table. So, just quickly, December 10th, our special holiday luncheon is going to be at Millville Senior High School, thanks to the superintendent and his team. That is a tradition. The Madrigals will be there, the select choir, they will perform in that beautiful new theater auditorium that they have. The culinary students will be preparing our meal that day. If you have not heard the Millville Madrigals sing, it's like the angels came down. So mark that date on your calendar. We'd like to have a packed house there, enjoy the food prepared by the students, enjoy the camaraderie of a true holiday celebration. So that's December 10th. December 18th, we have confirmed this. Thank you, Patrick, for confirming this with Jay. Last time we had a mixer at Mission Spirits, where I say the excitement was through the roof, and we had a heck of a time. So December 18th, we're going to have a holiday mixer at Mission Spirits. There's only so much room in that facility, so when the tickets go on sale, I think last time they were sold out within 3 or 4 days. So we will post on our website and to all our members when tickets will be on sale. I would stop up whatever ticket you can because it's going to be sold out before you know, and you're going to miss what we believe is an exciting opportunity to not only network, but just have some fun with good people. On January 14th, thanks to the good folks at Rowan College of South Jersey's Cumberland campus, we will have a dinner event instead of a luncheon event. So that will start at 5:30. We have an incredible keynote. If you've been with the Chamber before, you'll probably recognize the name Rio Tashiro. He is an analyst for the Federal Reserve. He is coming down to take a deep dive not only into what the numbers are telling us in this country, but a very specific dive into Cumberland County. What he's seeing, maybe potential opportunities that we're not seeing, and how the data may play a large role in how we move ahead. So that will again be at Rowan College in their main presentation room. Thank you again to Jen Picone for assisting in putting that all together. And with that, one quick announcement. We're always looking to network and connect. I had a request. Does anyone like to sell advertising for a charitable organization for their program booklet? And if you have like just an interest in doing that, to contact some sponsors and maybe sell some ads, you need to see Chuck Weigel. So Chuck, where are you? All right, so Chuck can give you more information about that, but it's a neat opportunity. If you're not doing anything, you might want to make some phone calls to business people. That may be another way for you to connect. Okay? All right. President Connor, the stage is yours.
Just real quick before we get Denise up here. You'll see in the leaflets that we handed out a couple new things the Chamber's looking at. So we're trying to strategize our membership, and we're looking at the luncheons that we do. I feel like this is cutting out and out. The luncheons that we do. So for a moderate price increase, you can sign up. All the luncheons, we have 10 per year off in the summer, are discounted. And some of the ones we have in the future, obviously here at NJMP, we have some of the school coming up, one in Spira, a couple of RCSJ. So we're really diversifying these luncheons. So for a moderate price increase, you can get to all those luncheons and not pay a dime. So that's a leaflet that's in front of you. The second one is a business entrepreneurial. I thought I was going to mess it up, program that we're starting. So for a monthly charge, or you can pay in full for the year and save a bit, you get access, and you'll see it again in the leaflets, you get access to personalized coaching once per month via looking at Zoom, 4 times per year trying to get together with business leaders, excuse me, other strategic partners. Again, the luncheon's included in that, and there's a lot of other benefits in that. So for a small price, especially if you pay in full for the year, you get access to all those benefits. So we're rolling that out starting in this next year. So real different stuff coming for the Chamber, trying to diversify ourselves from the others while bringing what people want, people together, networking, good hosts, good events. So you'll see all that in front of you. So that's my spiel. Now we'll get Brian Robinson back up here to present the month's outstanding citizen.
It is good to see everybody here. This is quite a crowd today, and I was glad to hear all the chatter ahead of time. You know, as a pastor, you know, that chatter ahead of any event is always a good thing because it means people are happy to be here and people are happy to be with each other. And so it's good to see that. It's also great to see so many familiar faces. Denise, I'm really glad I get to introduce you, but it was just great around your table to get to be reintroduced to some folks I haven't seen in a while. Denise's biography that was kind of given to me starts with for more than 2 decades. But anybody who knows Denise's life knows her story is not just 2 decades long. She only looks like it's 2 decades long. But Denise is a Millville girl all the way through. Graduated Millville High School. When she was done with college, came back, taught at Millville High School for many, many years. 32, is that what if my math was right? 32 years. And when she got done, and she taught Spanish and became ESL-ish. But when she retired, she didn't give up all of that work. She went on to become an adjunct instructor. And she still didn't give up when that was done. Denise has been never stopping in her work on behalf of others. From, I think, probably the moment she retired, she started right in. For more than 2 decades. She has been a truly steadfast force for good in this city and across the county. She's deeply committed to education. If you know her at all, you know she is deeply compassionate and passionate about the work she does in the community here. And it becomes obvious in all of the things that she's done. This is meant to be short. I was not given 92 seconds, but I'm not going to go longer than I knew. She has been a lifelong advocate for children and families. She served on the Deerfield Township Board of Education for a couple of years, later became a court-appointed special advocate, that is CASA, for children in foster care. Her dedication to learning has continued as an adult literacy tutor with Literacy Volunteers of America, as well as a Spanish interpreter for Vecina, and helping reunite unaccompanied children with their families. Of course, beyond education, Denise's impact in our community extends beyond the community, globally and locally. She's been board secretary for Another Haiti. She taught English as second language to children in Leongain, Haiti. She also served on the Habitat for Humanity Board, promoting affordable housing for families in need. Right here in her hometown, Denise has played a key leadership role on the Millville Planning Board as part of the M25 initiative, where she coordinated Code Blue programs. She was the Code Blue coordinator for Cumberland County at one point. And today, she continues her hands-on work, and I'm so happy about this part myself. She continues her hands-on work through the Trinity First Hope Center and the new ministry which she helped launch there, the Hope Chest, which is a second-hand clothing that we can give to the guests of the Hope Center. And there's a new initiative. There's a thrift shop, which, by the way, thrift shop is open this coming Saturday morning. So stop by Trinity First, stop by Trinity Church, the Hope Center over there. That'll be open. They've really got some great stuff at good prices. But Denise, it is truly an honor to be the one who gets to introduce you, and we are just so thankful for you in all of the ways you have served this community for the past 50 years. If you'd like to come up. We have something for you. On behalf of the Millville Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to present you with this token as our outstanding citizen.
Buenos días. Thank you to the Chamber so much for this award. It's an honor to be here today, surrounded by family, friends, colleagues, and members of this community that shaped my life. I've been blessed with a wonderful family. My son Jared Smith is here with me. He's owner of Deerfield Electric right here at the airport, while my daughter Amanda is living her life in Europe with her Italian husband Stefano. Together we've shared some of life's most amazing, incredible adventures, from running with the bulls in Spain with Amanda, to sailing to Cuba with Jared and friends, and we arrived on the day Fidel Castro died, and we even attended his funeral. That was not part of the plan, but it was memorable. So throughout my teaching career, as Pastor Brian enumerated, I started in 1975, which means I've been teaching for 50 years. I started in Millville Public Schools as an ESL bilingual teacher, transitioned to the senior high where I taught Spanish and absolutely loved that job. And I am still teaching through Rowan College of South Jersey. I taught a class this morning, a Spanish class, to the mental health professionals at the Guidance Center. So I left there and raced here and did both things. So I'm privileged to have worked with gifted colleagues, amazing students throughout the years, and we remain, with many of those, I remain friends today. I treasure the title teacher. When someone says, "That's my teacher," it warms my heart. So I have had a great life, but I'm always reminded that to whom much has been given, much is required. Over the years, I've been involved in many volunteer efforts, but none has touched my heart quite like the work I do today, one that is inspired by the words of Jesus in Matthew 25. "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. For whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me." These words inspired the M25 initiative, which brought the Code Blue program to Cumberland County, providing shelter on frigid nights for the homeless. The founder of M25 and my dear friend, Dr. Robin Weinstein, is here with me today. Millville Code Blue is housed now at the Trinity First Hope Center in Center City. In fact, we just had our first activation this past Monday night. And in addition to Code Blue, we offer daily lunches, clothing, and so much more to those in need. But more than that, we seek not only to meet their physical needs, but to meet their spiritual and emotional needs. We help them find resources for addiction recovery, mental health, employment, and housing. Along with the help, we offer them hope, and that's why we call it the Hope Center. I could give many examples of the guests we've helped, but I'll tell you a quick story about Richard and Julie. They're a married couple, middle-aged married couple, who came to the Hope Center after recently losing their home. Julie was battling addiction, and they were struggling to find stability. After sharing their story with Donna Stiles and the pastors, our Hope Center coordinators, Donna Stiles, they received the help they needed to overcome their obstacles and secure housing. Thanks to a grant from the Elks, the wonderful volunteers that I serve with and I were able to create welcome home baskets. These baskets contain essential household items that any couple would be glad to get, or any individual getting into housing would be grateful for. It's a small gesture, but it reminds each person that they are seen, valued, and supported. It's an honor to be part of this work to help the most vulnerable of our community members here in Millville. Volunteerism is a vital part of any thriving community, and I'm proud to say that Millville is no exception. I am also wanting to thank the newly elected city commissioners for taking their time to come visit the Hope Center and the Hope Chest to see what we do in person rather than hear about it secondhand. And they have all attended. I invited all of the 19 candidates, and almost all of them came. But you know what we do. We're on board with you, and I think you're on board with us, and that's great. So together we can continue to make a positive impact, and that is worth celebrating. Muchas gracias de nuevo y buen provecho. Nada.
I'm clumsy, so I tend
It's
to,
okay.
I talk with my hands, I can see this. Just a quick just a moment, we're gonna do a quick presentation, another presentation and a picture. So, Mr. Quinn, Jim, where are you? No. Mr. Robinson. Sorry, I know you just want to eat, but you could back here, I'm sorry.
If Jim's up here, I'm happy to be up here.
Seemed like a lifetime, like 10 days, 12 days. Now they play back to back. I don't know. Some games he's real active, and others can't seem to get him involved. A lot of people up there.
So Jerry's indicated he's ready to rock and roll, so unless wrong here.
This is my part of the script.
You're right.
So, at this time, keep the program moving. Everyone has their meals served. I have the privilege of introducing today's keynote speaker. I've known Jerry many, many years. He's a visionary. He's passionate about his work. He's passionate about his hometown and his community. He's done amazing things with the Improvement Authority, now the Authority, and he's doing some amazing things that are really impacting not only our community, but communities across South Jersey. And instead of me going through your slide presentation for you, my friend, and did you notice that I used your good photo? Not that nasty one where you look like you're mad. Good stuff. I'd like to bring Jerry Velasquez, President and CEO of the Authority.
everyone. I have good news and bad news. So, Galloway says I have 92 seconds. That's the good news. The bad news is Jerry says I have a half an hour. Sorry, Gary. I'm going to put this down because I hate it. And if it keeps going in and out on me, I'm going to go nuts. If you can't hear me in the back, sorry. Just kidding. If you can't hear me, let me know. I'll be loud. Just want to thank all of you for coming out. It's a big deal. I love the enthusiasm of the new people that get elected. We're ready to go, ready to rock and roll. God bless you, sir. I hope 4 years from now you feel the same. Been there for 13 years. I'm ready to go all the time. So ready to work with you, ready to do whatever we can. The Improvement Authority has not been as involved in Millville as we'd like, but certainly would love to have the opportunity to work more closely with the city. I'll go like this and you hit the button. We'll make believe it works. So what do? Don't know. Shared services. We do, I'll go through this, and as we go through the slideshow, you'll see alternative energy. One of the new things that we do is we're the one-stop operator. So the county of Cumberland also, for workforce development perspective, also has Salem, Cape May. We're actually the one-stop operator for the 3 counties, so it gives us an opportunity to work with the 3 counties, with employees, employers, businesses that want to come to the county, businesses that are here, to help them facilitate training and also social services and the types of services that employees need to make them better employees. Downtown revitalization, marketing and branding in the county. Jerry said the authority, so we are the Cumberland County Improvement Authority. That's our official title. That's our name. That's what we're licensed under. That's how we're incorporated. The authority was a branding that we used. We had companies that were coming in from outside the country. They were very concerned. You might have heard the story before, but I keep saying, because everyone keeps thinking we changed. We haven't changed our name, but we had to change our branding because the companies that were coming in from outside the country were very concerned that they had to meet with certain people, certain political people, in order to get approvals. And we used to have this gigantic eagle logo, which was the most bureaucratic looking logo in the world, and they were scared to death when they came here. And who do we have to meet with? How do I get approvals? So we put that to bed. So branding, the authority is just a brand. Marketing, branding for the county, utility and infrastructure, redevelopment. I came here in 2013. We were designated as the county's economic and redevelopment entity. So what does that mean? On behalf of the county, we represent and try to do the best we can to bring new businesses to the county. We also try to ensure that the businesses that are here get the services that they need to grow and stay here in the county. We do construction management, Rowan Medicine. If you drive past the college, there's a big sign out there. Rowan University is big on signage. They put a nice big sign out there so you know it's the Rowan University medical building. It's Virtua sponsored, even though it's directly adjacent to Inspira. Not my call, is what it is. Bristol Fire Department's under construction, and obviously for the folks in Millville, you know about the library project that we just completed with the library there. That project's interesting because initially we talked about with the library trying to fund that project. They had a shortfall of about $3 million. We were able to put some funding together, bring that shortfall down to about $700,000. Total project cost was an $8 million area. Contribution from the city was about $750,000. So for $750,000 of a public contribution, we're able to pull off an $8 million project. So that's a big deal. That's what we do, right? Our job is to make sure that we leverage other people's money. OPM's a big thing. We love OPM. Other people's money to make projects happen for us. And the CTEC expansion, so there's another expansion that's happening as we speak. It just got awarded. Arthur Ogren Incorporated is going to be building that. That's going to be the manufacturing facility. That is the 5th expansion of the tech school since it was built, our first project, about 10.5 years ago. Boards of Education, Seabrook School is another situation where there's brand new legislation that allows for school districts to lease for longer than 5 years. For those of you in a school district, you know that you have a 5-year window where you can do a lease with another entity. This allowed us to enter into a 20-year lease to build a facility for Upper Deerfield. It's a weird situation. The government puts these things together, right? So we build it, we own it, we lease it to the county leases it to the school district, and that's how it works. But that was a $7.5 million project. Other people's money, $4.5 million. Contribution from the town was $3 million. This is a big deal. This is current year, 2025. So we enter into a bunch of different shared services. This year, this 2025 year, this is $4.8 million of shared service that we provide to the county and to the municipalities. We also do cash contributions to the county. So about $800,000 a year gets contributed to the county. This updated number on the right, $7.6 million in cash contributions, goes up to about $8.4 million. So since 2013, we've contributed $8.3 million to the county. That's cash that the county uses for what it wants to do projects. That's a contribution that's not required. It's a contribution that we make to assist the county. The bottom right is the shared services from 2016 to 25. We have an additional $5 million for 26, so that puts us up just under $30 million in shared service contributions to the county during the 2016-2025 period. This is a list of all the projects that we've created. The one thing I want to note is you can see the little dots in Cape May. You can see the dots in Salem. We're soon going to have dots in Hunterdon County. We're soon going to have dots in Burlington County. And we're going to have dots in Morris County. And I'll talk a little about that in a minute and why that's important for us. But we've had $650 million in investment, and that's over $1 billion in economic impact. What is economic impact? Folks come here, they work here, they buy food here. The contractors come here while they're working here. They go to the Wawa, they buy groceries on the way home. So that is the economic impact to the county. Not just the jobs that we create that are permanent jobs, but also the jobs that are the temporary jobs from the contractors and construction people that are working here. So those of you who are familiar, we talked about the broadband. Broadband was happening, not happening, on, off, depending who you talk to. Verizon, Comcast, maybe yeah, maybe no. Good news, the broadband is happening. So Cumberland County has officially transferred the broadband grant, $24 million, to Salem County. Salem County is working with the Improvement Authority and with the City of Vineland. We're going to implement not only the middle mile, which was the initial $24 million grant, but we're going to implement an additional $25 million grant that's going to allow us to do last mile. So now you're going to have the middle mile infrastructure, you're going to have the last mile infrastructure, and we intend within the next 18 to 24 months that you will be able to call up Vineland Internet, whatever they're going to call it, utility, and you're going to get internet from Vineland. We believe strongly that it's going to be just as good, if not better, and less expensive than what you're paying now. So 18 months. It's happening. We'll be out to bid in the next 6 months. We'll be running a lot of wire all over the 2 counties. That's going to happen. The other thing is, you are obviously familiar with ACE, not only from a cost perspective, but ACE has really not paid attention to Cumberland County and the southern New Jersey area for a long time. And because of that, not only do we have cost problems, we have infrastructure issues. We're always bumping into businesses that want to come here and can't get connected to the grid. Right? So some folks are complaining about, hey, it costs us too much money. We complain we can't even get the connection for the new business that wants to come here. So we actually sued ACE, literally, quite a process that was. In any event, so I have an every other week meeting with ACE, and we talk about what they're doing to improve their infrastructure here in the county. slowly but surely, we're getting them to pay attention. Weird thing happened in Salem County with the wind projects that were happening in Salem County. The state of New Jersey invested many millions of dollars in the port. They also invested a lot of money in the infrastructure. So Salem County actually has pretty robust infrastructure from an electrical perspective because they were planning on having the windmills being connected, which didn't happen. Unfortunately, we didn't benefit from that activity. So we're going to make sure that we have the infrastructure necessary to connect the businesses that we're going to bring here over the next several years. Land bank, again, showing you projects all over, not just Cumberland County. The reason is because we can replicate this here in Cumberland County. It's just the will. There's no reason that we're not doing it here in Cumberland County other than we have the will. Salem City has 400 properties, believe it or not, in their inventory, in their portfolio, from properties they've taken back. We set up the second land bank in the state of New Jersey, first regional land bank in the state of New Jersey. So we're able to accept properties from the city's inventory, put them into the land bank. We then take those properties, we redevelop them, either directly or indirectly with the developer, put them back on the tax rolls. So that creates an opportunity for the city now to kind of step away, let a development entity come in, take on the role of developer, make these properties that are essentially dilapidated and or vacant, and then put them back on the tax roll. So that's something that we can do, obviously, anywhere in Cumberland. Salem County projects, again, not because we can't, just because there's a will here. Salem Community College, nursing expansion. We've done a ton of projects for the county, and we just purchased Fender Plaza as part of our downtown revitalization activities in Salem. Cape May Commons, so the Kmart complex was the first project we developed in Cape May. Cape May Justice Complex is under construction, Cape May Library is complete, and the Cape May Police Station actually is having a ribbon cutting groundbreaking today, which I'm heading to right after this. And then these are the dots that I talked about before. We own about 800,000 square feet of office and warehouse space. New Jersey Treasury is one of our biggest tenants. So New Jersey Treasury, the DMV, was our first project that we did with them. We build the building, we lease them the building for 20 years. At the end of the 20-year period, they own the building. It gives the state an opportunity to own something instead of leasing it forever. They like that model. So we just completed the State Police Barracks in Commercial Township. They want us to replicate State Police Barracks in Commercial Township in Burlington, in Hunterdon, in Morris County. Hopefully we're going to do the new police barracks in Bridgeton. So it's a model that we use. We're very creative. We don't take no for an answer, and if it doesn't say we can't, then we can. My attorneys always ask me, they say, Jerry, it doesn't say we can, it doesn't say we can't. If it doesn't say we can't, then we can. That's our motto. So we do. Everybody goes crazy because how are you doing a project in Hunterdon County, and you can't be doing that in Hunterdon County, and I say, well, if someone stops me, I'll keep doing it. Lasan Pappas was a nice project, very interesting situation. Lasan came to us as Project Airy. Project Airy, Choose New Jersey, has a statewide, Choose New Jersey is a statewide entity that brings businesses to the county. They came to us and said, hey, we have a manufacturer that wants to expand in Cumberland County, or wants to come to Cumberland County. It's Project Airy. We got about 3 months into the process and realized that Project Airy was actually Lasan Pappas considering leaving the county. So we were in a position where we went from, hey, we're bringing a new business in, to holy cow. I'm not going to say what I said, but holy cow, we better keep this business here. So we actually went through the process of having a conversation with the site selector who was working for Lasan, who was from Pennsylvania, who told the folks from Lasan that the cost to build in South Jersey was triple what it cost in Pennsylvania. Well, that's the truth if you're building in Newark, but it's not the truth if you're building in Cumberland County. So we were able to point them to the fact that we can build for the same amount as you can in Pennsylvania, here in Cumberland. Why would you leave? Why would you take your workers from Cumberland and have to go find others? Long story short, after about 3.5 months of negotiations, we got them to stay. It's going to be an $80 million investment. many, many jobs for the county, so big deal for us. And then obviously Sika is a big expansion in Upper Deerfield. That came to us as a referral from Gloucester County, believe it or not. They thought they were going to send Sika here, and Sika wasn't going to be able to figure it out and go back. Well, once they got here, there was no way I was letting them go back. So that's a referral that came from Gloucester County, pre-COVID 2020. They came to me 2020 in November, and they said they wanted to be in the ground by February of 2021. Long story short, took about 4 extra years, but we got it. They're actually expanding again for the second time, and expect to go another expansion, 3 expansions in the next 3 or 4 years. So that's a big deal. These are businesses that you're familiar with. Oatly, we work with these folks all the time. Rovignani, Livoni came to us and needed some help with getting some approvals to send their stuff back and forth. So we help them with USDA, we help them with US EDA, again, whatever's necessary to make things happen. That's our role here in the county. Trout National Reserve, I get questioned all the time about whether or not this makes sense. Is this good for the county? I say to folks, every day somebody gets on their computer and they hit, where is Trout National? And it says Cumberland County. And anytime somebody hits a button and Cumberland County pops up on the screen, that's a good thing for Cumberland County. So say what you want. I think it's a great opportunity for us. I think it ties in to the airport very nicely. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But anytime you get folks paying attention to Cumberland County, that's a good thing. Because all I need to do is get them here. Once they get here, I can make sure they stay. I got to get them here first. The data center, for those of you who are not aware, so the first phase of the data center is complete. It's $1 billion in investment for just the first 130,000 square feet. That's a tremendous deal. They just signed with Microsoft. Again, Microsoft, Cumberland County, Trout National, all those things are great when people get on their computer and it pops up. That's what we need, right? We need people to see Cumberland as somewhere to do business, something different than what they're typically used to. All the crazy nonsense, about how terrible it is to be here. We need to change what we say about our county. We need to change the way we talk about our communities. We need to change the way that we market ourselves, right? We are the worst at marketing Cumberland County. We're the first to talk about all the negative. People say, oh, how's Cumberland County? Well, the guy up the block, the guy over there, the restaurant's not good enough. You got to get away from that, right? You have to understand, we have to understand that we are perhaps the only commercial anyone's ever going to hear about Cumberland County. So you got to sell it. Even if you don't mean it, make believe. Get them to me. Get them to me, I promise. Millville Airport. We've talked about the airport forever. We've had tons of conversations about trying to get something done at the airport. We want to work more closely with the DRBA. The DRBA wants to work more closely with the city. We need to figure this out. We've been pondering this. We've been talking about this. Now we have the golf course is opening up in about 5 months. We should have been planning opportunities at the airport that are going to come from the golf course opportunity a long time ago. That's not to mean we can't make it happen. It just means we all got to get our heads together. We got to get in the room. West Side Story, yeah, Jets and the Sharks. Stop that crap. We got to cut that out, right? We got to make this work. We got to come together. We got to make it work. There's the only way to get it done is to have the enthusiasm that Mr. Dixon showed in order to make these projects happen. Because if we're going to, politics right now has to be put aside. I know it's hard, but you can't even pick a side anymore because they're like this. We got to put that stuff aside. We got to figure out what's good for the community. We haven't been involved in Millville just because the cooperation wasn't there. We haven't been asked, to be honest. We've been shunned from creating opportunity and being involved in Millville. So we're 100% ready to do whatever we can. We're working with the Board of Education to figure out what we can do with the school. Artie Wood, right? We're trying to take it, sir. I'm trying to get the closure on the survey. What do I need to do, Jerry? Those are the opportunities that we create, right? So we don't really have an idea of exactly what we're doing, but I promise you, in the next 12 months, we'll have a plan, and we'll make it work. And we'll be out there talking about the groundbreaking on the nice new project at the vacant and abandoned school. So there you have it. I don't know, is that good, Jer? Am I good?
I think it was okay, Jerry.
Gallo, are you good?
Yeah, we're good, man.
You good? All right.
Man, you did enough.
Gary's always good for comments in the room. Questions? Comments? Anything? Good? Nothing? Too easy.
I thought there's some questions. We penciled in 15 minutes for questions, but I guess we're good. Really great to have a creative and innovative leader like Jerry and his team at the authority. So really, we're very fortunate that they're in our area and that he's at the helm. So great stuff coming. Last couple things. Miss Jester is going to come up. She was going to talk about the Millville Army Air Field Museum.
I'm at Gary's table, so I probably have about 20 minutes, Gary?
40 seconds.
I'm actually just going to stay here. Is everybody can hear me pretty good? So I'm Lisa Jester. I'm the executive director for an incredible place on the airport, the Millville Army Airfield Museum, going strong for 37 years, and I am honored to be part of that organization. Just today, we have a really pretty bright patriotic flyer on your table. Please feel free to take them with you. We have an event coming up on December 6th. We partner with Millville Public School and our museum through grant funding from the New Jersey Council for Humanities. We have interviewed over 175 World War II veterans. And these World War II veterans, probably in the next 5 years, unfortunately, will not be here. But we want to continue to interview veterans, even though it's not going to be a World War II. I put these really cool, they're like baseball card looking veterans cards. These are all for you guys to take. A lot of these faces in these cards you will know. John Quinesso, Johnny Q as he's known as, from Vineland, New Jersey, was at the museum yesterday. 99 years old, going on 100 next month. Incredible, he was a radio man in the Navy. Tim Canary, going on 104 next week, will be our speaker for this event. So it's kind of going to be a panel discussion. We have a professor from Rowan University that will be there. This is a requirement, per our grant. So we would love to have a full house over in the Henry E. Weibel Library and Education Center. So feel free to pass the word around. It's posted on our social media, and I'm done.
Good job.
Thank you so much. The last, going to have Mr. Dixon pick a couple business cards here. These are luncheon tickets, 2 free. Let's see. Hopefully my name. Michelle Cruiser. Am I saying that? Yeah. Okay. You win. Congratulations. You win a free lunch, and look at that. Next one. That's the high school. And Tony Trongone. Second. Look at that. So that's the whole shebang. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Mission Spirits, December 10th, next event in the high school. Madrigal. December 10th in Madrigal. Thank you. Have a good afternoon. Thanks, everybody.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.